Hello there and welcome back. I am Tarman. In today's video we are going to be painting a custom combat engineer of Death Korps of Krieg. So let's jump into that. And here is the custom Death Korps of Krieg combat engineer. The kit I used to make this dude is this. I used this kit to make him, like the main body, and I used some the new Death Korps of Krieg soldier bits to add on, like his backpack and that arm, and I basically just took the las gun and cut it, made it look more like their shotgun. So let's paint this bad boy up. There you go. Whoa. So make sure to pick out all of his uniform and his helmet. You'll probably need to put 2 coats on his helmet to make it a little darker. The next thing we're going to do is pick out all of his leather bits. So that means his shoes and his belt and his backpack. And we are going to use this. And there you go. I forgot to mention, paint all the wood bits too. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to pick out his cloth bits. So that means his putties and his gas mask and his blanket on his back with his bread bag. And we are going to use there you go. Now his putties and bread bag and cloth on his backpack are picked out. The next thing we're going to do is pick out his metal bits, like his shoulder pad and his lenses for his goggles with and then there you go. Now the next thing we're going to do, we're going to continue picking out his metal bits, and we're going to use and then kaboom. So now that we've gotten this far, the next thing we're going to do is pick out his gas grenades, and we're just going to use yellow. We're going to use this. And then there you go. Now he has toxic gas grenades. So the next thing we're going to do is finish up his lenses. We're just going to paint it white. Now that his lenses are done, we're going to move on and just pick out his little combat knife right there. And we're just going to use this. And then boom, you could call him done and he's ready for the tabletop. All he needs to be is just glued to a base. But we're going to add a little bit more detail. We're going to paint a skull and crossbones on his helmet to signify that he is an elite and he is here to kill. All we're going to use is these two. And then boom, now he's got a skull and crossbones on his helmet. It's a little off center, but you know, it's supposed to be like, hey, he painted it on, you know. But yeah, that's him so far. But I'm going to show you a different way to paint his helmet if you want. A camo version. But I have another one right here. And let's give him a camoed helmet. And we're going to use this as the base. Desert yellow. And there you go. You honestly could just leave it like this if you really want it, but let's add the colors. Now that that's picked out, now we're going to move on to the next color. And we're going to use this. And then there you go. Now we're going to move on to brown, and we're going to use this. That's done, we're going to move on to the final color, and that's going to be get a World War I style camouflage for their helmet. Before we begin though, there is some red trim you need to pick out on their shoulders if it's visible. And that's if you have this arm or the arm it comes with. And all we're going to use to do that is this. And that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making these little dudes. It is a new, interesting way to make them, and you don't have to spend a lot of money. But I hope you enjoyed this paint scheme. Please like and subscribe only if you want to. I don't care if you do. I just love it if you're watching the video. But other than that, enjoy seeing the figure.